Hi! I'm sorry, what now? I love my job. No. Nobody told me that I'm going to be conducting an orchestra. Looking back on it, you can see the comedy of the situation. But on that day, oh boy. In Detective Chinatown 1900, I had some scenes in the water. Previous to filming Detective Chinatown 1900, I could not swim and I was afraid of water. So in preparing for that movie, I had to overcome my fear of water, had to learn to dive into water and then be filmed in water, acting, diving down around 3 meters under the water, and all of those things combined were less terrifying than filming the orchestral scene for Ni Xing Ni Shang. When I found out on the morning of filming that I had to conduct an orchestra of 60 plus people, I was more terrified than I was when I thought about learning how to act underwater, knowing that I would be playing a conductor is not the same thing as conducting an orchestra. Remember how I said I like to prepare and know what I'm going to be doing? This is why. About a week before filming, we asked the casting team, does AJ need to prepare anything? No. Does AJ need to study anything? No. Is there anything AJ needs to do to be ready for this? No. If AJ needs to prepare something, we will let AJ know. Okay. So 2 days in advance, I found out that we'd be filming up at Gubei. The car comes to pick me up and drive out there, and it takes about 2 hours to get up there. And on the way, I'm as jovial as I always am. I have no script to prepare. I have nothing to worry about. It's going to be another lovely day on set with Lung Lung and Uncle Jiang Wen. So I have a lot to look forward to. And I know that we'll be filming there for 2 days. So I'm guessing it's going to be a big thing. You know, it's going to be happy, lots of fun times happening up there. I get on set. I'm in makeup. My script arrives. What the fuck is this? Why does it say that Arenberg conducts a 60-person orchestra? What is this? What is happening here? I don't understand these words. AD comes and talks to me. Oh, don't worry about it. You know what you're doing, don't you? I'm sorry, what? What's that now? No? Oh, but you know that you're No, I don't know that. No, nobody told me that. Oh, but we told you that. No. Nobody told me that I'm going to be conducting an orchestra. They put me on set in front of a 60-person orchestra. And honestly, it could have been 10,000 people in this orchestra. I don't know, because I am too busy shitting myself to pay attention to how many people are actually there. And to be clear, this is an authentic, real professional orchestra that is now looking at me standing there with a little chopstick going, hi. Yeah. I have never felt so out of my depth as I had at that point. And that's when the audience arrived. They start ferrying in hundreds of people who are going to be sitting behind me. The AD comes over. You want me to do what with this music? Oh yes, you just need to conduct. Which part of me saying I have no musical talent is not clear at this point? Where has the memo got lost between all of us that makes you think I can stand here with a stick and look like I know what I am doing? Director Jiang comes out because he can see that I am having a frickin' panic attack at this point. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. We believe in you, AJ. Really? If you believe that I can fly, do you think I am going to sprout feathers and just float off into the sky? Because that is about as likely as me conducting this professional orchestra right now. Let's just see what happens. Just okay. Yeah. They have a professional conductor as part of this orchestra. And they say, okay, can you show AJ how to conduct this orchestra so that he has an idea of what we are expecting of him? Oh boy. He was a treasure. And he was so patient. And he says, okay, so there is going to be music. You just need to move along to it. I consider myself a professional actor. But when someone says to me, yes, we are going to play Tchaikovsky's First Piano Concerto, and you just need to act like you know what you're doing. I love my job. I really do. For the next 12 hours on set, I had to do this and look like I knew what I was doing. Oh, that's right. But I also had lines. Oh, I also had to interact with the entire orchestra. Oh, that's right. I also had to interact with Lung Lung as he appears. I've had a lot of tough roles in my acting career. I filmed at the top of 5,000-meter mountains with no oxygen, and this was still the hardest day of filming I have ever had because everybody was staring at me and expecting that I would know what I was doing. And I have never felt as fake, unprofessional, and unworthy to be standing where I was as I did at that moment. I wanted to never stand in front of a camera again because I just looked so bad. Not only was that how I felt about myself, I could see the look on the faces of the orchestra. The front row of the orchestra, probably the first 50 times that I tried starting, the smirking and the eye rolling and the tutting and the head shaking of that front row, I thought I was going to explode into a million little pieces, and each little piece was just going to burst into tears and run off and hide under chairs and tables and everywhere because I just didn't want to be there. And I could see that the orchestra didn't want to be there. And they were showing on their faces what my soul was saying to me. Why is he here? Why didn't they get someone who knew how to conduct? Is this the professional actor that we were expecting to be working with today? Looking back, you can see the funny side of it. But at the time, I was dying inside and outside as well. And as reassuring as Director Jiang was being, and the agents that saying, it's okay, you know, you've got this. And I was like, I don't have this because I don't know what I'm doing. In hindsight, considering my strengths and my weaknesses as an actor, I am lucky that I made it through that day, both professionally and personally. And on the way home after that, I don't think I've ever felt as badly as I did that night, because I felt that I let everyone down. I let the orchestra down, I let my agent down, I let Jiang down, and of course, I let myself down, because I turned up on set like a complete amateur, because I was told not to prepare. I don't know how I got through that first day, and I don't know how I managed to force myself to turn up for the second day. The production said, okay, when AJ goes home tonight, can he maybe watch a few YouTube videos so that he knows what he should be doing? And of course, as soon as I get in and I dry my little eyes, I say to myself, okay, I have to make sure that when I get there tomorrow morning, I have some frickin' idea of what I should be doing.